Hey everybody, I know Dillard's live. I was planning on this just before he went live. I was starting it out, although nobody's hearing it in the moment. Let's see, let's pop out chat. Hit the like button. So, okay, I'm just sharing this out and we will start with it. If there's anybody. So we don't make this up anymore. Hey Lorenzo, thanks. I'm just getting things set up for going through my comics. I'm pretty much set up now, except for changing this over to live chat. So we basically sorted everything out into books. Now it's just putting everything chronological. I'm probably gonna do smaller book stuff, I want to see what you guys are seeing. I hate that I don't know what you're seeing. So let's do. I know. See my big belly. Really nice thing to see. Okay. Now we can see what you're seeing and we can see the chat. Okay, so small pile to start with is my Legion annuals. This is 4, 5, and Legion turned into Rebels. And that one's first because it's Rebels #4. This is #5. This is the first one. This is 0. So there we go. All done. And we'll put the annuals up front. So Legion of Superheroes, or Legionnaires, I should say. Please make sure you hit the like button, sharing this out. #1, 17, 18, 0. Zero does in this case does not take place where you think it does. 2. Let's get our. Are you wearing? Are you only wearing socks? No, no. This is shorts that I'm wearing, and a t-shirt. I wouldn't be on wearing underwear, just underwear. Socks and underwear. I don't want to gross people out that much, Lorenzo. I don't want to look like the typical comic book nerd. Okay, I'm just trying to find out when this Legionnaires 0 is October '94, compared with Legionnaires 17. August 94. So, Legionnaires are all in order. Uh, Valor, or also known as Monel, basically a Daxamite who they're basically just like Kryptonians, except they're supposed to be actually stronger than Kryptonians. Their powers are supposed to be more powerful under the Yellow Sun. So technically, he's supposed to be able to beat, Superman senseless. But they have lead instead of kryptonite. It's lead that they're vulnerable to. And these were already honored 21, 22, and 23. Super Friends. I've only got one of them, so that's fairly easy. Uh, Legion of Super Sissies. I mean superheroes. '61, '58, '74, '85, '75, '60. I don't. That's probably the worst one. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, there's Legion of Superheroes done. Uh, okay, we got the Tangent Universe. Now, it's just going to be probably broken up into year 97 and 96, I think, or 98. More just because I don't know which order that they came out in, or if there was an order. Several of them came out in 1 week. So this is 97, 96. No, 96. Yeah. Okay, I don't think I have all of these either. I think I'm missing some of these. But anyways, Joker, Green Lantern, Doom Patrol, Secret Six, Metal Men, Flash, Sea Devils, The Atom, and Nightwing. They just took a bunch. Hey, Alita, how are you? They took a bunch of DC characters and really changed them up, what they look like, and who they are, and all that. I liked the series. I would have liked to see them do more with it. And then the next year they brought out some other ones: Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, JLA. Let's see whether I can tell with my Happy New Year's. What thing here? What all of them were? Let's see whether there's a. Okay, so yeah, there was another Green Lantern, Batman, Wonder Woman, Power Girl, another Green Lantern, another Flash, another Joker, another Nightwing, and Superman. So those were interesting books. And less than 40 hours, 44, no, not 40 hours, but 44 hours for the launch. Hello, Nacho Ninja, how are you? So next up, I guess, is I'm gonna do Stanley's Just Imagine Superman. We got Batman, Green Lantern, Robin, Aquaman. I'm gonna start. Let's see, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern, JLA. And then we got Aquaman, Robin, Shazam, Catwoman, and Sandman, Crisis, and Secret Files and Origins. And how are you, Nacho Ninja? How are you, Alita? I think I only have one blue devil. So what's going on tonight with everybody? How's everybody's night? Crisis on Infinite. Yeah. Number 2, number 5, and number 7. And we have a Blue Devil one tie-in, but it's only Blue Devil I have, so. A Lobo annual, although I'm pretty sure I have more than this for Lobo too, but I think some of my comics are missing. I'm not sure where though, or I have an idea where, but I gotta check it out. Showcase. They did different years with titles. The numbers always started over again because Showcase 94, so this is a 9, 10, 12. And then you see you have Showcase 95. And I have 1, 3, and 4. So those would obviously be in the back. Oh, sorry to hear that you're tired for whatever reason. Looks like I only have 2 Starmans. I think that's the order that they go in. Not gonna look at the date. It doesn't matter a super lot when there's only like 2 of them there. Oh, it's hard to see the comics. Is that better? If I show the whatchamacallit? The covers. Not really going through them, but if you guys see something that you're interested in, this is Who's Who. This is like from 1985. They went through all their characters back then, and basically told you who they were. A little. Yeah, it's because it's on my table and I'm having to put it on a bit. Got the camera on the edge of the table there, pointing down to the ground. Let's see whether I can find it. Oops, sorry. See what it says inside for cover artist. I can't find who did the cover. Yeah, well, unfortunately, my phone camera isn't as good as it used to be, and probably wouldn't do this. My phone broke a couple months back, and I haven't been able to get a new one. Well, I got a new phone, but it's nowhere near as good. I got it for free from somebody. So October '86, August '85. This is in the D's. This is in the S's. So. Yeah, it's something that happened. It was a pain. This is S. August. Here's some C's. Who did the interior? Well, it would probably be different for each picture because it's profiles. So could be one person, but they might have taken art from different people. This is DC. This is DC's Who's Who, telling you every. Tell it each issue went over. I'm not sure how well you can read that. From certain characters, they started at A or a number and went through. So that this was July, issue for July '85. This is June. So you have like from characters that you would recognize or wouldn't recognize. Kedra to Chris Kal-El, 99. You know, they have like two different versions of Catwoman in here. Captain Atom, Captain Carrot, Captain Comet, Captain Marvel Jr. And this is June '85. I like how they used to have a Who's Who's character. I notice you do something similar on your website. Yeah, I like that. That way people know who they are. They've got something similar on DC's website they do for some of their characters. I used to have a lot more on mine, but I've limited it to the characters that are going to appear, that are supposed to appear in the first year and a half before, just as the Holy Warriors form my group. So, you know, this one here has got Black Lightning through 5th. Beef. And this is from May of 85. This is an update, Kusu Update 87, Volume 2. Yeah, I like Black Lightning. I've got some of his comic books too. Um, so this would have been after all these are done and just an update to it. So this one's updating Catwoman 2, like the Flash, number 3, which would probably be Wally West. And other names in that thing that needed updating, I guess. And here's update. Number 1 from 87. And it's got like All-Star Squadron through Catalyst. So you see Batgirl, probably anybody that's on you see on the cover would be in the book. So in this case you got Batgirl, Batman, Blue Beetle, Booster Gold, the original Blue Beetle, Bizarro, Captain Atom, Ares, Captain Marvel. She's a Green Lantern. So here's March of 86. We have Krona through Losers. Didn't they have something similar to graphic novels with a bunch of characters in it, or was that Marvel? Well, Marvel's done stuff like this as well. It's called, I forget what the Marvel one's called. It's not like Who's Who, but, well, it's like Who's Who, but Marvel Universe, I think it's called. Hey, Chad, Happy New Year. So this is, like I said, March 86. So that would pull in front of that one. Here's January 86, and we got from Icicle to Joni Thunder. So here's, like you telling of, profile on the Joker. Johnny Thunder, Gem. Unfortunately, when you get sometimes teams like don't think it's on here, but Justice Society or Justice League, they can put all those characters on here too. Nope, not planning on it ever. So that's Who's Who from January 86. This is from February. No, February 86. Yeah. Here's from February 87. In other words, they were doing the updates for characters that needed updates since they had started. But this is from like Tim Trotta to Universal, so they're like almost done in here. Like the action on the covers, modern cover comic books aren't as always exciting. True. Okay, so this is January of 87. And they do front and back covers too. I like that. Oh, this is from Streamline to Time Trapper, September 85. We got from Dr. Psycho to Fastback. There's Elongated Man, who is in the Flash series right now. There's the back. Eclipso. March 87. Unknown Soldier to Witch Boy. Vigilante. They had him actually in, what's the name of it? Arrow. And that was from March 87. August 86, Phantom Girl to Pursuer. So you had Power Girl there, as you can see. The Question. Plastic Man. Phantom Lady, Poison Ivy, Psycho Pirate. Prankster. And that is from August 86. I think that's after anything that we want to do. Oh. Update 88. Volume 3. This is going from Parliament of Trees. Ooh, that has to do with Swamp Thing, probably. Didn't even know that they had them way back then. So that's interesting. To Trident. Sinister's on there. So. Update 87. Number 4. Lois Lane to Rampage. Update 88, Volume 4. From Ultra Humanite to Appendix. Which is basically, their way of saying, we're done. Done everything. June 86, Mr. Terrific to Nightmaster. Mon-El on there. The original Mr. Terrific. This is before they redid Mr. Terrific. Mongol. Cool. June 86. Update 87. Volume 5. Reaper to Appendix. Superboy Red Rocket. They stopped doing, I don't even think there's like an 89 update, so December 85. Gunner and Sarge to Hyena. Who's Who in December 85. You have Hawkman, Hawkgirl, a couple different Hawkmen. Yeah, there's more than one Mr. Terrific. There's the original. That was Yeah. I'm number one. He's ready. There's what the original Mr. Terrific looked like. And his name was Terry Sloan. And I now get the name Terry Sloan. When I was reading Earth 2, when they redid it a couple years ago, I didn't know who he was. Now I know. And Mr. Terrific was interacting with Mr. Terrific. Yeah, he wasn't originally black. But he's from was I think in the Justice Society originally. You got Superboy Prime. Don't think so, or I might have at one time. I think I do have Superboy fighting him. I forget. I should have that, but I've said before I'm missing some comics. November '86, from Shrinking Violet to Starfinger. You see Solomon Grundy there. Starman, Speedy, Spectra. But it's interesting to see all these characters, especially ones that you don't necessarily know of. At least me, anyways. November '85. Green Lantern. Green Arrow. Or Green Lanterns. So you're going to have a lot of Green Lanterns on this cover. Who's Who 85. October '85. From Fatal 5 to Gargux. Not the Flash. Or Flashes. Firestorm. Firebird or something like that. I'm not sure. Firebrand. Okay, this is October '85. So right there. March '85. Aquaman. The Atom. Amazing Man. Aqualad. This goes from Abel to Auroron. And this is March '85, so that goes right there. Update '88, number 1. Who's Who? From Amazing Man to Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn 2. And this is definitely not Harley Quinn. You might have taken her from that too. Somewhat. I might read it. There's Harlequin. 2. So it might be a second version of it too. And then some of this would have been just after the Crisis of the Infinite Earths. Marshall Cooper, professional criminal, single. Dan Richards, grandfather, deceased. Injustice Unlimited, base of operations, Gotham City. I can't be sure, but I would think that might be where somebody got a little bit of a idea for Harley Quinn. Here's July '86, Nightshade to Persuader. We have Nightwing in his original look. Yeah, I like her from the Batman animated series the best. We got some more characters obviously in the back. Some that you may recognize or not recognize. And this was from July '86. April '85. It's got the Batman. Batman. Batmite. Black Canary there in the background. Batwoman. Batgirl. Big Barda. Couple Black Canaries. Bizarro. A lot of characters. Harley Quinn, the Harlequin. Yeah. That's from April '85. February '86. From Johnny Double to Kong. There is front. There is the back. We got Kid Flash here, as you can see. Manhunter, Katana. I'm not sure who else. Karate Kid. This is from February '86. So that goes right there. April '86. Martian Manhunter we got here. Luthor. 4 different Luthors. I like the Harley Quinn cartoon. Yeah, I've seen a episode. It is definitely different, especially with all the language. Masters of Disaster. 4 Lex Luthors, man. We got Luthor. We got Luthor. We got Luthor. And we got Luthor. Well, the real Lex Luthor police stand for Alexander Luthor. We got Alexander Luthor Jr., Alexander Luthor, Lex Luthor. I can't quite read that one. You saw Bane talking. Alexi Luthor. I think so. April '86. What did I show? Yeah, I guess that's better than well, I've seen him talking. I might have seen him talking in other cartoons. Has he been in any other cartoons? April '87. Look who it is. It's that Wonder Woman. The new cartoon is drawn like a children's cartoon, but the clips I see are all adult already. Oh yeah, the Harley Quinn is definitely adult oriented. From watching the first episode, so we got Wonder Woman. This is from Wizard to the 1000. Wonder Woman, Wonder Girl. We got Gunder. Oh, I think they started doing some updates in this or something because they got plus in there. April '87. April '80. No, update '88 to Volume 2. Ice Maiden to Nightwing. There's Joker in there, Batman, KGB, Mr. Miracle, Booster Gold, Joker, Blue Beetle, Gunder, Martian Manhunter. This is number 2. No, I don't have all of these. I think it's obvious. I'd like to get them all eventually. At least I don't have them all this way. I do think I have them all digitally. September 86, From the Puzzler to Roy Rothman. We got Red Tornado there. Reverse Flash. Robin, Ragman. I think Ra's al Ghul. Royal Flush Gang. Question. Poison Ivy. Okay, so that's September 86. Hey, look who's here. Superman. Bum, 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 bum. Superman, Supergirl. Starman. Star Sapphire. Sunboy. Starman. Starfire. So yeah, let's see. This is from December 86. So that will go there. Okay, so 85, 86, I'll use so 87, and then we'll deal. Doesn't matter. Then we'll deal with the updates. They canceled Swamp Thing. That was a good series. I liked it. Yeah, Starfire. Oh. I don't know how they can cancel a show on their own network. You know, that fast. I think it's pretty stupid of them personally, but you know, who am I? Can we see her, please? Yeah, give me a sec. Well, there's like 2 Starfires in here because I don't think that's the Starfire you're looking for. Could this be the Starfire you're looking for? Alter Ego. This one, that's her actual name. Occupation: rebel, single, unnamed parents, deceased, her own rebel band or group affiliation. Unnamed planet in another solar system. First appearance, Starfire number 1. Doesn't say what year. So that's interesting. Hey, yeah, Starfire. There's the one. And there's the traditional one that everybody's used to. I should draw this Starfire. Should draw this Starfire. Yeah, I like the that long hair on Starfire too. The one everybody knows about. Just give me a sec. I'm putting comics back into a bin. Okay, so what else have we got here? Let's go for small piles. The traditional Starfire had really long hair, metal band style hair. Of course, she probably destroyed the ozone with all that hairspray. I think it was naturally like that. I don't think she used any hairspray whatsoever. So here's the Dark Stars. I've only got a few of them. I think that's about it, unless I'm missing a few. So, Dark Stars were similar to Green Lanterns, except their power was in their suit. They tried to police the galaxy. They didn't last long. Manhunter. I got issue 0 and then issue 12. Spectre 35 and 36. Yeah, she had that poofy 1980s hair. Yeah. 0 and 13 for Fate. And let's think about Hawkman. 22. This was when Diana Prince had stopped being Wonder Woman, lost. This guy is no longer a Green Lantern. 26. October 4. November 6. Hey, Mrs. Dillard. Hey, Crossland. My husband understood that I prefer to watch it. Okay, I guess. He went on just as I was about to go live too, like within like if it had been like about 30 seconds later, I would have been live going same time as him. Where I think just because I had to go to the washroom, that's why I didn't go live any sooner. I should be showing you guys these. Sorry. There's 0. $27. 20.
Great.
$12. 11. And Hawk Band annual from 93. Not on my end. John said he's doing well. Hopefully, if I get down there this year, maybe me and John can go say hi. I'd like to say hi in person. I don't know what happens sometimes. I think I've got something fully typed, but it shows up with half a word when I press the send button. No problem, Lorenzo. Don't. He said that a little bit ago when I was talking with him. My mom said something about it. This might have been a week ago or so, maybe 2 weeks. Could have been less time. Deathstroke, The Haunted, number 45. It changed from Deathstroke, the Terminator, to Deathstroke, The Haunted, number 43. Number 41. Number 0. I think this is when it turned from. Yeah, it could be. I think this is when it switched from the Terminator to the Hunted. And we got a couple of annuals here, which we'll put at the front. We got 2 and 3. Hey, Ulrich. This is, I think you're talking about this. Deathstroke, The Hunted. And these 2 here are from when it was Deathstroke, the Terminator, before he turned into the Hunted. And these are annuals. The zero, most of these zero issues are from the time when they did 0 Hour. I've been good, Elric. How have you been? Hey, Elric, and everybody, it's coming down to 42 hours. It was good. I liked it. I was probably not my favorite comic because if you saw anything, I got lots of Superman, way lots of Superman. That's miniseries one shots, followed by Justice League stuff. I think I'm missing some of my Batman stuff, so that might be the next biggest. Or Green Lantern, possibly. Well, Batman's got multiple books, that's why it would get up there more, just like Superman. But Green Lantern's got one book, and it does fairly decent. And then I've got a bunch of Flashes, too, so. But this is Gunfire. He came out of the year before they did the Hunted, or the 0 Hour. They did in the annuals these ones, Bloodbath, or Blood something. Bloodlines, where there was these aliens that bit you and they were sucking out your spinal juice and they had basically end up leaving you for dead, but some of them had activated their mega gene. I've started reading 1998. I'm almost finished that. I'm gonna try and get finished it this week sometime. Chad. Then we got DC Legends. There was more to it than these things. I've got 2, 3, and 5. And Hello Fire. Tachyon. I got, again, I'm pretty sure I have more than the one issue, but I don't know where. Last time I checked, it was 6. Just so you know, something to look at. There, let's see whether we can check that out. Just give me a sec. I am going to try and get on Gary Shipman's Tuesday night. I know he's got Titan going, but he did say he would have me on, so hopefully he'll have me on Tuesday night, which might give me a bit of a boost. Hopefully I get a bunch tomorrow at noon. I mean, not tomorrow, Tuesday at noon. Yeah, 6 at the moment. If I still haven't got my Cyberfrog with Ashcan. Yeah, hopefully soon since you got your straws, yeah. Yeah, Gospel Failure has signed up. So this is another one, Firebrand. I found this one interesting. I don't think anybody's heard of them, but I liked them. Looks like the Atomic Skull a little bit. Yeah, I got my. What was mine? I got mine. It came Thursday, I think, and I had to go Friday after my stream to pick it up at the post office because, well, I didn't get called up. I didn't get called down or whatever. Yeah. I know EVS was saying said in the things that his fulfillment company was doing 100 today. I think if it's a fulfillment company, it should be doing more than that. Maybe he's being lowballing it, but I don't know. Hopefully in the next couple weeks. How did you know to show up? Well, downstairs in my thing, they left a little notice saying, "Hey, we were here with this. Couldn't get in touch with you," or something to that effect, because they're not gonna come all the way up to the apartment, or if it doesn't say what to buzz, God forbid they actually try and look it up in the directory or whatever, or figure it out. Yeah, I got Cypher for a while ago, but didn't order the ash can. Saw he released more ash cans and chromiums last week, but they sold out. Said on Twitter he's releasing them again next week, so might get. Cool. Fire. Okay, so Firebrand. Number 3. Number 4. I thought about at some point reading over. I might, in 6 months from now, I might do a read through after I know everybody's gotten theirs. Unless you guys think I should do it beforehand. Firebrand. Number 5. Number 8. Oh, number 9, sorry. Number 8. Just got Flying Fortress this week. Did anyone get that? I didn't order it, so I didn't get it. So number 7. I'm missing number 2 somewhere. Number 6. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to order a bunch for a while because finances. But it is what it is, right? So that's all of those. Birds of Prey. Manhunt. Well, there's several Birds of Prey stuff. But 4-issue miniseries. This is number 2 of 4. In there. This 4 of 4. One shot. The all new Birds of Prey. Black Canary and Batgirl. This, I think, was the second one that came out. Number 1 part Manhunt. To Prey Manhunt. I don't know where number 3 is. Like I said, I'm missing comics. I hate the fact that I'm missing comics. Birds of Prey, Black Canary, and Oracle. The original, the first one. Back from '96. Okay, so. Okay, just for Lorenzo. Well, not just for Lorenzo because I have to do it no matter what. So, Black Lightning. I think this is before he had his girls. Because I don't remember him having girls in this. And, 11. Yeah, for sure. Hopefully, as long as things can go good with my first campaign, I want to start. I want to eventually move everything over to just going off my website, people ordering. You know, I'll say new, number 2 is coming out of such and such. How many you want? Get the orders because it'll all be done up and I'll go print. And I should know how much printing's going to be. And say. So hopefully at that point, I can charge like maybe $5 per book plus, like a couple bucks for shipping. Yeah, I'm doing a digital for sure, Fire. I know there's people that can't afford all the everything. So, and I'm also doing I'm doing a $20 copy which isn't signed. Just for not everybody cares about it being signed. So I figure if you don't care about it being signed and you want to pay $5 less, or if you care about it being signed, 12, 13. And then, of course, I've got other tiers beyond that. And all my prices include shipping. So whatever price you see is the price you pay. It's not, nah, crap, I gotta pay another $10 for shipping. No, it's already there. And I figure you might as well do it that way anyways, because, Indiegogo just puts it towards your amount anyway. So what the hell does it matter? I think it's smart. That way you know what you're actually getting, how much, if you're counting on 2,000 for printing and you've made your goal, but that's all that they're including the shipping prices that you included, then you haven't really made your goal. Number 2. So my goal obviously includes my shipping costs. Or you might as well figure your shipping cost. If you're gonna charge extra, you might as well figure out what your goal is with shipping. for, that range anyways for what? Six. Gangbuster. Seven. And that is under 42 hours away, I think, at this point. Nine. And make sure everybody's hitting the like button and sharing this out. 10. Did you write out? Okay, interesting. Did you write out questions people might ask you on the streams? No, I haven't, because that's everybody's different as far as I'm concerned in that way, and it's going to be hard to know for sure, because I know what I asked and what concerns me is different than what concerns other people. Like when I was doing some interviews, one of the main things that always concerned me was shipping costs. I remember when Nasser had his first book out, and I went to get it. The book was $5. Cool. I love that. $5. This is cheap. Then then it had the shipping at $10. Double the price of the comic book. To me, that was a deal breaker. I shouldn't be paying more for shipping than the comic. And then them being in Canada, that $10 isn't $10. That $10 is $12 or $13. He's still around. I think at one point him and EBS had a falling out because of whatever. So you don't see him on EBS. I'm not sure whether they made up or not. I thought they did at one point, but I don't know. I'm just moving comics around so they're a little easier to get to. But, when you're going to have your, I'm hearing, like I said, I'm here in Canada, it costs, you say $5 for the book, that costs me 6 or 7, maybe a little bit more, depending on, exchange rate any given day. And, then you want to charge $10 for shipping. Like I said, that's not something that, that's $15 less, but now Canadian, that's over 20. Fire says, EBS says he doesn't hate Nasser and supported his book in a review. I think he'd have him back in his chats. Back, but his chats wouldn't have it. Yeah, I remember seeing a clip of Nasser was on EBS's stream, and then Yellow Flash came in and just berated him. EBS actually had to kick Yellow Flash. And I don't know what's all going on. I don't care. I care, but I don't care. I don't want to. I don't want the drama. That's not what I'm about. That's not what this. Turn me down, mother. I just want to make my comics and sell them, and hopefully make enjoyable comics and sell them. Gigunda Warrior, the last temptation of Gigunda Warrior. 37, 36, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. And if that's true, then in some ways I feel bad. EBS is letting the I get it to a degree of letting your people control you for your chat control you to a degree, but at the same point there comes a point where you just got to say, I don't care what you say, this guy's my friend and I'm going to have him on whether you like it or not. You know, if you're not having him on because your chat doesn't want you to, I don't know, that to me that doesn't seem right. 24, 23, 22. Just tell me if you guys want to see the covers to Gigunda Warrior stuff. I'm just trying to get it sorted at the moment. I think there has to be a point where you can't let your audience dictate who you are as a person, I guess is what it would come down to. So there's my Gigunda. And you know, principles either can change, or how you view your principle can change, or how you see your principle. That's a different Catwoman. Two different series, 56, 57. Catwoman 1. 14. That's a 0. Unused disasters. 7. 21. 21, 32. 36. Okay, so I'll swirl. There's There's Catwoman done. Green Arrow, 90, 110, 103, 0. 96, 100. There's a nice Green Arrow cover. Where angels fear to tread. As far as I know, angels don't fear to tread nowhere. 102, 111, 125, 126, 130, 135. That's a new Green Arrow series. 134. I don't know whether I'm missing any Green Arrow stuff here or not. Primal Force. Twelve, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3. 13, 14. So we're missing number 6 on this. I don't know how we're missing like 8 issues. Seriously, gotta go look at my locker, see whether I've got any comic books down there because but I won't go through. I think I'm gonna finish the Ray here. Still got a bunch to go, but I've cleared a big space in my room. Yeah, I think do the Ray here, and then call it quits. 23, 21, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 24, 26, 27, 28, annual number 1, 14, 13, 12, 2, 3, Sports magazine. What are you talking about? I don't know. Getting the sports magazines. 3, 4, 0. I think that goes there. August. And September 5. September, October. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 10, and 1. So we have 1 through 19. And then we got them sporadically up to 28. So I think I'm missing comments from the Ray. I could be wrong, but or you mean talking about sports. So has anybody started on their version of the Canadian Shield yet? For this month? Is anybody here still watching? That can talk? I was thinking of making a Casey Jones style Canadian Shield. Sounds interesting for sure. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking of an origin and design. Yeah, well, that's part of the design as far as I'm concerned. And like I said, it doesn't matter how good your art is for it, you know. And I guess it doesn't really matter your writing too, as long as you can get your point across and your look across. You know, everybody's going to be voting, and hopefully that'll be a nice big stream. Where we'll have lots of people in voting. Maybe we'll do the voting over a couple days to give people a chance to vote who aren't necessarily on one stream, because it's a bit. I think it's a big thing. Or what do you guys think of the main prize? I haven't set any secondary prizes or whatever, or second or third or something like that, which I might. That it's the winner gets it made into a trading card and put in with the campaign. So everybody gets a copy of the trading card. Hey, Elric. So basically, technically, now everybody's gone from whatever books whatever book they're getting a book and a trading card. The prize for me would to be see it in the story. Yeah, maybe we can have that, depending on, stretch goal. But the if it's not the best artwork, I'll get somebody to redo the artwork for you, whether it be myself or somebody else. And on the back, so you'll see his image on the back, the front, and on the back we'll have his origin and powers and all that. No problem, Elric. Yeah, but maybe something can happen, either A in the future or B just a book in and of itself, a small little ash can or something like that. I don't know, on a stretch goal or something like that. I'd be willing to consider something like that. But right now I got to go for what I know I'm going to be able to afford. I drew my version of the Canadian Shield. But I don't know if you'll like Heracross. I don't care. Well, I care, but I don't care. Have you come up with the powers and origin though yet, Elric? I want to see. I don't know, everybody's version. I guess is the best way to say it. It's going to be. I think it's going to be a wide spectrum. You know, I'm sure there's going to be a few joke entries. That'll probably, when we go through them, get everybody laughing. It's a it's a silly origin, but yes, I need to write it down. Cool. Well, hopefully you can get. Maybe you can be the first to get yours in, Elric. Nobody else has put theirs in yet. Might be neat to see one done for you know a launch stream. Just to share it out. Oh, and here, give me a sec. That's because dealer. Yeah, the contest goes on to the end of the month, Ulrich. Um, I would prefer, I guess, a full body shot, just because that way I can see the whole costume, or people can see the full costume, not just the upper top torso. You know. No, let me share my screen for a sec. I'm gonna let you guys see some pics. Share screen. So here it's not quite finished, but it's almost finished. The Canadian Shield figurine or statue, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I was just had an idea. No problem. Yeah. Thing is, you can do a torso upper body shot. Maybe if you can do both. Cross, she has huge tracts of land. I'm sure she'll be an attention. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna. I know the Canadian Shield is going to fund, and then some. I'm positive about this. You know, yeah, I'm nervous, but to me, the way I'm looking around. I'm uh, metaphorically speaking, looking around, and with everybody that comes in and out of my chat, and other people around, I know I'm gonna find. Not everybody's gonna get the same tier. I'm sure some might only get the $20 tiers. Probably a lot the 25, a few the $5. I might even throw in a digital copy to some of the the physical tiers. Yeah, that's one I've debated on. Trying to get his attention can be hard for one, obviously. And two, one thing that he's said that he is with people with religious tones to their comic book. He doesn't believe they're Comicsgate, or Comicsgate books, so he might not promote mine. Because he doesn't believe, Comicsgate books should be political or religious. There's DMs of him saying it, and I'm not sure whether he said it verbally or not. Or not DMs, but Twitter posts. Now, if you happen to come across me and ask me on, would I say no? I'd have a hard time saying no. Cross, if you mention your advertisement for the Canadian Shield, he's 8 feet tall and he hits like a truck. It would be a fun way to get people's attention. Well, Alric, seeing as how you say that, I got it. I got something that I got the audio too. I gotta do. And you guys are gonna. I wasn't gonna. I was gonna wait till I finished it, but I've played it for one other person. The audio. Hopefully, you guys will be able to hear it when I bring it up here in a second. Just give me a couple minutes. I got a little video, 30-second video that I'm planning on doing. I'm in the middle of creating. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to share screen. Not that I need to share screen, but I just want to make sure it gets the audio for this. Hopefully. Don't pay attention to the video. It's not done yet. And the audio still needs a little bit to go. Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. Look, it's a Raven! No, it's a plane! Wait, this is the wrong hero. Oh well, it may be the wrong hero, but he does all that anyways. This is the Canadian Shield! So what do you guys think of that? And of course, I'm going to have some, well, as you saw, some video to go with it. I'm just in the middle. I'm in the middle of getting the video done for it in a different program. You know, I've said before he's my Superman. You know, he's got in the comic. There's a line. He's a virtual Superman. So you know, I figured I'd play on it. And Superman was created by a Canadian, or half by a Canadian. Although the Canadian was in the U.S. at the time. And I figured I'd give a nod to the cult of Raven in there instead of saying, it's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's a raven, it's a plane. Yeah, they were Jewish, Chad, but one started up here in Canada, went down to, I think it was Chicago, went to school, found another Jewish guy down there. They became friends, and they created Superman down in the States. It's a big one. Hey, it's got to be a big boy, too, if somebody's seeing a Superman and saying, it's a boy! Yeah. But hopefully I'll have that done for Tuesday. That animation. I might even have it done sometime tomorrow. I'm gonna come up with a whole bunch of stupid concepts, I think, over the next month or two. I'm just trying to think. I want to come up with a whole bunch of little shorts like that. He's Papa Sailor Man. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Cool, Ulrich. Dillard. I don't know. I haven't really drawn most of this stuff. I went and found gifts and stuff like that. I'll admit, black stuff out. Okay, cool, Ulrich. Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. I'm Sailor Man. Do, 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 do. Trying to think of how I can send the art with Origin and Powers. Don't have a PC to edit with. Edit. Well, edit with in Photoshop so I can send. Yeah, that's all right. Just as you send them both to me. DM me the picture or email me the picture, whichever, and then second email, second DM. Papa the Sailor Man, he lives in an urban can. Man like cougar. Man like cougar. Man like cougar. Man like cougar. He lived in the past. Man like cougar, he lived in the past. Till he was brought to the future. given us from far beyond. Now he lives like a man. I don't know. I just took a picture on my phone. I'll send it to Cross. Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, I'm trying to figure out, trying to do Popeye the Sailor Man, work it with the Canadian Shield. Not yet, Cross. Oh, oh, yeah. I gotta come up with other crazy concepts. Well, this is gonna be a fun campaign, people. It's gonna be fun, and I think it's gonna be interesting. Especially if I keep coming up with little ditties. I'd like to do that. Just the good old boys. Never meaning no harm. Just, it was never meaning no harm. It was one to do what the Lord commanded him to. Or what the Lord wanted him to. Suddenly he's gone in a flash. Crazy concepts, crazy concepts. Wouldn't change it be good. Just like a modern day Superman. Oh, okay. I think it's time for the crazy to end. And not give away anything. Not that, well, I'm giving away a little one. We are coming up on less than 41 hours or 41 hours. 41 hours, my friend. No, yeah. But no. Well, 7. Oh, no, there's 24 hours. Another 12 is 36. Yeah, 41. Coming up on 41 hours away. 41 hours. Can you guys believe it? 41 hours. Tuesday, I probably will start high noon, half an hour early. Try and get a few people in beforehand. I will be, of course, using the duck. Crossbreed. I'm breathing. Oh, wait, Jose, 411, Jose Lecky. I have no idea what you're saying, Fire. Okay, we're still gonna do more sorting of the DC comics, but we've made the pile smaller. I can move some stuff around to different places in my room now. Might be able to reset up my bed. Oh, the 6 hours later joke was 6 was later. Oh, okay. Okay, so we will see everybody tomorrow. It was good. I went to a Kaylee dance where I learned to do a bunch of different folk dances. Not that I'll remember them, but they was fun. It was a lot of group. Was more group dancing. A lot of times you had a partner, but it was like switch your partner. Some point in the song. That was part of the song, part of the dancing. Do a little few steps, switch partners. Do a little bit dance, switch partners. Do a little bit more dance, switch partners. Okay, so hopefully we'll see everybody tomorrow for high noon. Oh yeah. Bye for now. God bless. Love you all.